Alright, we're back with Devil going through Ragnarok. Uh,
Your people not receiving visitors?
I wouldn't know. They're not my people anymore.
Devil did take care of those two werewolf things he was fighting beforehand.
Bet you're glad old Brock's around to save your skin. Uh-oh. Yeah!
We should probably go get him.
Keep your guard up.
They kidnapped Brock.
What do we have here? Oh, One Eye, send another god to do his dirty work. Thor too busy.
We do not serve Odin.
Picked a dangerous place for sightseeing, huh? All right.
Can he even fight without his fucking sword?
No.
Now. No need for threats, brother. Oh, I know that voice. You know, I'd cut off your head, but it seems somebody beat me to it. Aye. Quite servant, brother. Oh, you're no brother of mine. You sold my sister to that prick. We broke it a piece. Oh. Did you now? Where is it?
We're gonna ignore the fact that Freya is no longer like married to Odin, basically.
Some dungeon in Asgard?
Guess so.
Is she even alive? Answer me.
America gets a lot of shit for keeping people alive. That's all I'm saying.
I guess we'll settle for blood.
Stop!
What is that? Why do you speak in her voice?
It's me, Ingvi. There's no time to explain, just listen. These men are in my service. I'm here to reclaim what's been taken from me.
It's too late. You can't undo what's been done.
I can. I will. Now let them pass.
Bury the light. That's much.
So, you served my sister.
As I played Bard earlier.
What's with leaving me hanging like that, you crusty hag?
Oh, can it, blubber? Come here.
Well, found who I was looking for. Think I'm gonna stay and catch up.
Oh, are ya now?
Do as you wish.
Brother, if you wouldn't mind, I'd have a word with Lord Fair.
Crow's getting pussy whipped like always.
We wish this camp kept secret. Understood?
I will not compromise it.
No, we wouldn't dare.
Good.
Hello, servant of Freya.
you be moving along now, stranger?
Perhaps good. He's leaving.
Yep.
Now, Brock, ain't you gonna introduce me to this tall glass of milk you got for a bodyguard?
Of course that's gonna. That's Credo. Though you can call him whatever pops into your head. Kratos, Lunda. We go back.
Well, I guess that's better than nothing.
I don't think he did Blade Palace stream with Dante. I think he played Blade Palace Dante in DMC4. I don't think he did a Blade Palace stream like on its own. That would take several hours. I doubt Devil's got the stamina for that these days.
Yeah.
On VSP, they have Hermes' durability at the same level as everyone else. They must have played a different God of War. Durability's a little weird when it comes to Hermes. I think they just ignore the fact that when he fell down the stone, the stone tower, that it basically injured him so badly he couldn't do anything anymore.
You just came to stare?
Sorry we got off on the wrong foot there, stranger. I'm pretty used to only seeing Aesir in these parts. I typically get friendly faces. That is a friendly face.
His name is Kratos, and no, the Aesir on Vanaheim.
Yeah, we've been occupied since... I lost count.
What is your plan?
Still kind of working on it.
Brother, I think I could be of use here. If my counsel is welcome,
I'll take back again.
your mission will go considerably smoother without me in the mix. Come back for me when you're done.
You know, I don't know how I feel about one criticism I heard about the game.
As long as you're working for my sister, careful you don't screw up. She's not too big on forgiveness.
Bit late for that one, I'm afraid. All right, let's see what we've got here.
Because one criticism I heard about Kratos' position is that he has no agency.
Odin's army.
Well, 6 if we count the dog.
Oh, fuck me. Do you know their numbers?
Oh, numbers, movements, outposts. We have good intel. Just short on help.
I see. Well, let's have a look at the map then.
Actually, if you have only 5 gods, essentially, against Odin's entire army, and you know where their camps are and their numbers,
I have words if you would hear them.
there's no reason they should still be occupied.
Brother,
Because there aren't that many gods
his name was Deimos. When we were
who are actually part of the Aesir.
two gods obsessed with prophecy. The gods of my homeland seldom left survivors. So by the time I learned he had lived, it was too late for amends. His anger poisoned him against me. But I never stopped loving my brother.
You think my anger is irrational? You've known Freyr for mere moments, and already you're taking his side.
I am not taking his...
No. You're just sharing your thoughts on a subject you know nothing about.
Even if he did take his side, why wouldn't he? She hasn't done really anything to, like, justify otherwise. You need a spear to destroy those boulders, apparently, Devil. No, but yeah, I think the whole Hermes feat is just considered an anti-feat and they just move on from there.
Hermes feet.
All about the fact that he falls down the statue and gets, like, severely injured as a result.
People argue off guard. What else?
The gods aren't... So this is the problem with the off-guard argument. You have to demonstrate that. And the problem is that I don't think God of War has, like, a Dragon Ball Z system where, like, you have to have a barrier above you to, like, protect you. Wait, these things again? How many bosses were recycled in this fucking game?
This is one.
I thought the whole. I mean, granted, there's a. Granted, there's a lot. Oh wow, you're dead.
Yeah, you were right.
Must be my foresight. It's impressive, really.
Good these days, then.
I can practically see the future from here. Okay, I'm gonna say you missed that one. That curve was bullshit. You should have missed that shot. At least this one does a lot faster. I really don't understand Freya at all. If Kratos didn't interfere, then he would have killed Freya, then continues to try and kill Kratos, meaning he would have killed him anyways. You don't tend to look for logic. The idea they're presenting is you don't look for logic in basically a parent's way of thinking. Because all a parent cares about is their child, you know, surviving. They don't really particularly... The idea is that she's so motherly and affectionate that she would have rather died than let Baldur, than let Baldur die. But no, you're absolutely right. The second that was over, Kratos would have killed Baldur because Baldur would have gone after Kratos. The problem is that I guess the idea is, I guess it's endearing to make her seem, well, let's call it what it is, irrational here. There's very few, I don't think there's any real case where you can justify this not being, oh, alright, well, let's see if that was worth the sacrifice. Careful, Delvers, I got your side. Okay, I'm pretty sure you dodged that, but okay. Yeah, no. I mean, I don't know. I've personally found the Norse pantheon's writing to be a little overrated, especially in comparison to the original Greek one. Not specifically because the Greek pantheon had better writing and better stories, but because people... What?
Better gameplay.
Well, no, because the problem is that people will argue these games are vastly superior to the Greek pantheon, and that's where I kind of disagree a little bit here. I think the plot's... What? Is he bugged?
But
It also doesn't help that the creative liberties these people take with their mythologies are just like... It almost feels like we're looking at like a sort of like Norse Pantheon abridged series almost, or fan fiction. I know technically like these stories have been around so long that you're not gonna grab them. These stories have been around so long that they're all fair use, but man, it just feels a little weird at times. Because at least the Greek pantheon tried at first to keep it authentic, and Devil's dead.
damn laser.
Yes, it's the laser's fault. Totally not the guy who keeps jumping on you and holding you down. This story just wears the emotions on its sleeves, unlike the Greek games. Well, this is where I'll disagree, because there was a very well done video a while back. I think it's called God of War Was Always Deep. Dude, seriously? Shit, no wonder Devil's getting his ass kicked. They practically one-shot him.
Just taboo.
Yeah, it was a good video. So it's not quite that the I don't know. I don't want to say it's overly emotional. The Norse pantheon.
Tries to be it.
No, it's not. No, because actually, I think that's one of the big problems I have with the Greek with Norse pantheon is that there's moments where emotions should be there, they just aren't because Kratos is such a fucking monotone character. Although I guess that's just Kratos as a whole. So you think you do more damage by not going for the R3?
Oh yeah. Look at his health bar.
I recommend going for the R3 now just to get some iframes in there. Would be nice if that would just fucking kill him. Now, if we're being honest, in regards to like fucking in regards to like what you call it, fucking like Norse or Greek pantheon retellings, even in games, I would actually say that God of War got like outdone hard by fucking Hades. Okay, I'm pretty sure that fucking missed.
What the fuck? Yeah, it did. Just pardon rage equipped, right?
No, you have Valor, I believe.
I have theory.
You switch back to Fury when you were fighting the werewolves?
Yep.
I think I don't know, but so going back to what I was saying, like I remember one criticism from a YouTuber. I don't know. The video had quite a few random points, but one thing he brought up that I couldn't help thinking about was that Kratos has like no agency in this game, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of fair actually. Almost every single time someone else is telling you to go do something, or you're just being tossed around to solve someone else's problems, you're not really doing anything because you want to. He doesn't even believe in the main quest either, because fucking it's Atreus points that out, I believe. Oh, you found the cheese spot to work with?
Thought I did.
Oh, no.
We killed it.
Oh, we did? Alright, good. I think even most God of War fans in general prefer the old games to gameplay wise to these new ones. Can you survive? Nice. Did she just talk shit to you?
Don't blame her though.
I mean, don't. I don't know. I'm just saying, it's really weird hearing all this shit being talked to Kratos when you just remember everything Kratos did. Like, bitch, I killed my own version of Odin. You couldn't. Imagining a man's help to solve your problems.
I know what you're doing. Trying to play on my sympathies in the hope I let you live.
I am only trying to help. The mistakes of the past need not be repeated.
I don't need to hear about your mistakes. I've made enough of my own. Thanks.
This game is a massive step up from the previous games in every way. Fucking what?
Said that.
Bro, no reviewer would have said that. Get out of here. The only thing this game is a step up in, at best, is graphics. Everything else is kind of, I guess maybe fucking, maybe not sound design, but maybe voice acting too. I don't know. Bro, any reviewer who unironically said that fucking these games are a step above in every single way are fucking Looney Tunes. There is no reason anyone should believe that. Norse's War of God War finally goes good. Well, now hang on a minute. God of War was never good. Well, let's get that one straight.
Do the Temple of Helios shit. And
Christopher, can you please grunt just a tad harder this time? I can't grunt the way he does. Now, will Kratos' voice actor have more emotion? Listen, man. I'm just gonna say this up front. Nothing in God of War 4 or 5 even comes close to when Kratos shows up to fight Zeus for the first time and is like, "Your son has returned. The Sisters of Fate could not hold me." I know he says something else in between there, but nah. That's like peak fucking like, ooh, that's God of War peak right there. Ares! He had a great voice. I can kind of understand. I don't dislike the voice acting change, especially since this is an older Kratos. But I also find it kind of weird because Zeus as a young man sounds the exact same he does as an old man. Yeah, no, I don't know how people actually think this new God of War is better than old God of War. Because, like, the problem, too, is old God of War, like... Your son has returned. I bring the destruction of Olympus. Yeah, no, like, dude, straight up, like, for all the faults God of War 3 has... Devil, could you stop being turned into a fucking chew toy?
trying, but for some reason they just find him irresistible. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, that's actually nice. Old God of... Did... Fuck. Old God of War just... It just had more. It also didn't waste your fucking time. Like, I'm sorry, the whole pseudo-RPG bullshit of modern... What?
Your younger ones are George, right?
Yeah.
Your new ones?
Yeah, they're...
So they don't want for the lower mine?
They should be.
As long as they don't have both, you said, right?
Yeah. It should be white Georges.
Well, like, yeah, just George.
Well, like...
Okay.
Had actual puzzles. Those reviewers better start learning how to interpret lore. Actual puzzles were nice. Or how about the best part? It didn't tell you how to solve every single puzzle immediately. The god of Olympics have abandoned me? I don't remember the Olympics being involved. What will you do, father? You can no longer hide behind the skirts of Athena. I see only what I have come to destroy. No, straight up, fucking God of War 3 Kratos had like the most memorable fucking voice, I think. Honestly, Zeus and fucking Kratos in God of War 3 had some of the most iconic voice depictions, I think, of the entire franchise. Come to destroy. That's how he enunciates shit, not me. I've seen... All Kratos really wanted was recognition, so he took every city to get it. I think my favorite part about old Kratos is that there are times where his voice will crack. Zeus's voice actor in God of War was Zeus in Disney's Hercules. Oh, is that how he landed the role? God, the fact that there are no iframes on half this shit hurts my soul.
It has iframes as the dodge.
Kratos versus Disney Zeus? Oh, good question. If he gave us Cage, yeah, probably. Did he say Depths of Hades? Ragnarok versus a decent plot. Where?
The win.
Ragnarok's strongest cutscene versus a normal cutscene from the Greek saga. Ragnarok's most emotional cutscene versus one scene from God of War 3.
If any of you know me or what I need,
Yeah, whatever,
the
Freya.
biggest loss in my life is due to you saving.
That's actually
God of War.
wrong.
I specifically told you not to.
God of War 3.
My family.
No.
My
God of War Ragnarok's most emotional cutscene versus Chains of Olympus.
mine.
Emotional cutscene.
You know? You think you can even begin to understand the pain of losing a child?
Yes, I do.
Before Atreus?
Her name was Calliope.
Right. What happened?
It was long ago.
Never mind. I shouldn't have asked.
Yeah, she should have asked because fucking she's not gonna have nothing. Listen, I really hate this entire. I hate a lot of sections in Ragnarok because I just think they're boring, even from a narrative standpoint. However, this moment right here is wow. You died in a fucking flash.
I got hit, sorry.
You should be. No, so fucking one of the things that like the only good part about this entire section is when she's like, "You don't understand my pain. I killed my own family.
The fuck? I was mid dodge.
Test me. Test this."
What the hell happened?
What, your game crash? Ragnarok be shallower than the Dragon Ball plot? Fuck. Good lord. Okay, so Devil, is there a reason why you're not upgrading your armor? Because I'm assuming that's why you keep dying so fast, right? Wait, are these the undead fucking revenants of fucking Heroes from Valhalla? You haven't even played the game? Yeah, that's weird. And granted, I would always, I personally think Einhar. No, but these are the like dead ghosts of the soldiers of Asgard, right?
Yep.
Whack. Kratos wasn't the only one he wears their ashes on the skin that can't go away. You think maybe Kratos forgot about that point? Because I was going to say, yeah, he never brings it up ever. You think either the writers or Kratos forgot about that? Because I'm going to be honest, I think maybe it would have been a little cool if this is the last game of Kratos, if at the very end the ashes just kind of like leave his body. But it sounds like the Greek saga would basically just fucking mollywop the Norse, so they probably can't do that. Seems a little silly after all this time, he still can't get those ashes off. Also, very convenient the ashes don't smell bad. I think a little bit. I think I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I thought it would have been a little cool if, like, when you meet new people in God of War 4, they kind of mention how it smells like ashes every time you're around. A little bit of a nice little touch, I think. Oh god, can you imagine how dry this fucker's skin must be? Bro, there's no way he doesn't have like thousands of fucking wrinkles and like broken pieces of flesh underneath him. I'm convinced he looks better with the ashes than without at this point. Kratos versus V, who has drier skin? Oof, good question. Look at Devil spamming them runic attacks. I've mentioned this before, but Kratos is actually a little more dark-skinned than, or I guess the way Kyle puts it, he's olive skin. What the fuck?
The hell do you mean good luck?
Well, Devil, apparently she's gonna let you die.
Yeah, it seems so. Placed him at the checkpoint.
Now, hang on a minute. V's skin might be falling off, but how moisturized are those skin pieces? Ragnarok, and by extension God of War 4's biggest shortcomings is just the fact on the table that they decided to put these pseudo RPG elements in. If it was just pure gameplay and damage numbers with no RPG mechanics, I think this game would have been a lot better. Oh, thank you, man. I'm actually gonna have to sit down and have a debate with Mangler over that one, as to whether or not Kratos loses a life when he fights Urizen for the first time.
Yeah, it's plotted, dude.
No, I'll discuss it over with him. I'm saying on the side that it's like part of the plot, so it shouldn't be fucking. It's the only thing. So like, I don't think it should be held against him if he goes down because Dante went down there. I've already released the next Bayonetta one on for members right now, so that'll be up tomorrow. We're trying to finish season 1 of protagonist swaps before like Christmas. Is Spark gonna have his presents? We are having a discussion on that one as well. We think we're just gonna let it slide, just because like that's how the plot progresses naturally. If not, we'll make a joke about that. Like, what the hell?
You should know my daughters.
All right.
In the service of a cruel god, I was tricked into destroying a village, not knowing my own
Them?
child.
Well, no, I'll let Chris finish his little story there.
I swore revenge.
That's... I can't imagine.
I paid back their blood 1,000 times and burned Olympus to the ground. Yet, the guilt remained. Perhaps you will kill me, Freya, but it will bring you no peace.
Perhaps it is no peace. All those times I found you, why'd you refuse to fight me?
Every outcome would mean defeat.
What does that mean?
I have never wished you harm, Freya. You helped us. You saved Atreus when he was sick. I did not wish to live with killing you, any more than I wished to die.
I see.
Didn't start Chris at the end of mission 9? No, he has to go through the prologue regardless. I was gonna talk to Mingler, want to sort that one out. Then what I was gonna do for a whole month. I mean, we could literally just say Urizen's not gonna actively look for him anyways, because he's not Dante. So like, we could just say that even if the Sword Sparta doesn't like cover his presence, it wouldn't matter because Urizen wouldn't care to look for him. The main reason the Sword Sparta had to conceal Dante's presence is because Urizen would have a reason to go and kill him. Urizen has no motive in this run.
Why did I have to do that? The Grand Hall. It's in ruin.
May Freya never waver.
The other half is missing. May she protect us always. An old adage, if you will.
You know, these characters never seem to take up godly responsibilities in any capacity. I always forget that the Norse pantheon actually are gods. They seem a lot less godly than like the Greeks ever did. Intense gardening. He's taking a page out of my Persona 4 playbook.
I hear them inside. Get ready to clear them out.
Yeah, it just occurred to me. If I remember correctly, in order to enter Valhalla, you just have to be strong. You just have to die in combat, right? Like it doesn't matter if you're a good fighter or not. Like you don't actually have to be like a legendary warrior to. Oh, and he's down.
Yeah, just the dying combat.
I was about to say that's probably why they sent all this fodder after Kratos, and then Kratos just got hit once in the head with fucking said fodder's mace and was down for the count. Maybe Odin's on something after all. You guys don't want to how to go tree in your backyard? Too true. First 22,000 years. No actual light required for this. Oh, that's cool. Except, you know, it doesn't do any fucking damage. I wonder why this perspective of gameplay was chosen in the first place. What are the benefits of this kind of gameplay? Because this had to have been chosen for a reason. Was it easier to balance? Was it, like, more open? Make sure you have enough distance between two separate universes to grow, otherwise the plan will fail immensely. Water it. I think you're missing a key step there, buddy. Or at least a key ingredient. Oh, there we go, with blood. Looked away for 1 second. Preferably human blood, but ghost blood will do as well. Oh yeah. I ended up passing both of my college classes with a B after all, so that's actually wonderful news. Which means my schedule's more or less going according to plan. Because why would you water something with water, exactly? Yeah, because I was worried I was going to fail one of those classes, but I ended up clearing it with a B minus. Looks like all that time and effort spent on the final really paid off. However, I did feel a slight degree of vindication because I could only have gotten a 76 out of 100 points for the final grade of the class. So I should have gotten a C, but she gave me a B minus. So there are two possibilities. And I like to believe possibility one is very nice. Possibility number one is that everyone else in the class was doing fucking horrible, just like me. And she decided to curve the grade because of how badly the grades were looking. Option B, or option two, more accurately, is that she actually didn't like me as a student. She thought I knew the material. She just didn't think I understood her assignments very well, and she passed me based off that. Fort protected from any unwanted insects, mainly the ones with big swords. Well, to be clear, Dante wasn't really doing anything to the tree. It was just a momentary inconvenience. And if we're being honest, Dante doesn't even stop Urizen from succeeding in his goal. Urizen still activates the World Tree and still gets the fruit. If it yells a lot, it's probably dead weight. And if it looks like it needs a cane, it's probably nothing serious. What are you doing, Devil? If it has a cane, it's probably your previous roommate who had a disagreement with you about the plant. And him having a cane is just a sign that you beat him into submission. I don't even know why Devil Bar is throwing him down there. And you called him a Democrat and kicked him out. What the fuck? Yeah, so at any rate, I'll probably grab myself something to fucking celebrate later on. I'm just kind of satisfied I managed to beat it. Because, man, this semester was something fierce. Lastly, you wait another, like, month or two. You wait menacingly. I want to say I was waiting all that menacingly. They came to attack him. He was just showing out. In the Fox News chair the plant provides, because plants can do that now. Are those the chairs Fox News get? Because, man, if those are the chairs they get, those are some pretty nice chairs. Some memes regarding Fox News I don't quite fully grasp. If the plan goes right, your new pet bird to take care of the unwanted instincts for you. That is true. Oh, well, this is rather weird. I'm actually quite tired right now. I wonder why. I woke up at 11 o'clock this morning, but I didn't go to sleep until about like 4:30. Nah, it should be about still 6 hours. Weird. Don't remember doing anything physically taxing today. Oh man, that was gotta real fucking careful here. Sadly, the insect's chrome resistance to raid and can move lost items at a chance.
Be glad you have a home to remember fondly. In Sparta, we were taken from our homes as children and raised in the womb. We marched though we drowned, fought for scraps or starved. Our elders beat us till we could not stand. At night, we made our way home, alone, or were food for wolves. That is how Spartans are made.
Remember everything Kratos says regarding how he was trained and everything, and remember that Freya's technically a better fighter than he is. Because Freya would have beat Kratos in the fights they had. Spartan raised from birth to be the perfect warrior. Random woman who is a god, but did not spend her entire childhood training.
These plants behave similarly to the spore holes we found in the foothills of Midgard ages ago.
Average childhood experience in Ohio.
Well, considering how Spartans are made, it's no wonder you turned out as you did. Your fate was sealed from the start.
Fate can be overcome.
I used to think so. When the Norns told me of my son's fate, I thought I could change it. You know well how that worked out.
The Norns, the fates of these lands.
That's right. You defied prophecy at your own peril.
Yeah, all things considered, Freya actually had a really solid life. The only problem Freya had as a whole was just that, Odin came along and, Did you die?
Down. His ankle couldn't take it.
Damn, I know the feeling.
These plants behave similarly to the spore holes we found in the foothills of Midgard ages ago.
We'd hit too hard, one puff wonder.
Damn.
What did you get?
Game.
Atreus would agree with you about prophecy. He rushes blindly to a fate the giants foretold. Disappears for 2 days, trying to prove he is their champion, fabled to fight at Ragnarok.
I know all the Ragnarok prophecies. There's no champion of the giants.
It is one glow concealed. Because of this champion, the realms are saved at Ragnarok. Only Asgard falls, and Odin with it.
Odin's obsession with every detail of Ragnarok. He's been missing a crucial piece.
Atreus will not be a pawn of prophecy.
You still stand against fate, even with victory foretold.
I will not march my son to war. He is no Spartan. I would keep it that way.
You would speak to me of protecting your child? Is my tragedy not enough of a lesson? Fighting fate is a waste of the precious time we're given to spend with them. You never know when someone will come along and cut it short.
You know, again, your son wanted to kill you. I don't know how many times this needs to be restated. Oh, alright, Devil. You better figure this out in 2 seconds. The way it was set up, all the realms were going to get destroyed in the first place. Ragnarok was always going to only destroy Asgard. No, the way they set it up in the mythology and the lore was that everyone in the world tree was going to get like screwed over.
Use your blades to swing the torch to the other side.
Well, Devil, it seems you failed.
The brazier.
Well, what was the point of activating that fire? No, I'm pretty sure in God of War 4 they say all realms are going to fall at Ragnarok. Although I don't really understand how that's a crucial piece that Kratos is. It was getting cold. Oh yeah, it was getting cold in the fucking swamp. The wire that hard. Oh, you're gonna cross it over there. I don't even know if Odin not knowing the other realms are gonna be saved is really a problem. Because a lot of times they'll say in this game like, oh, Odin was missing a crucial piece of the prophecy. Did it really matter if he knew whether or not the world was gonna be destroyed or not?
How can you, of anyone alive, be squeamish about war? After all the gods you've killed.
I have seen enough war to know the cost.
And I don't? After the price I paid to end one? Look around you, Kratos. See what happens when we don't fight the truth.
It doesn't make sense. Prophecies barely do. That's what Devil was after. I should have known there was loot.
Oh, more health. Take one more hit.
No, you can't.
Probably not. You're right. Probably like maybe a hit.
I wish that you could take one more hit. No, that's why I'm saying. Like, why the fuck would it matter if Odin knows or not? You
Does.
think you think Kratos is the coolest run animation DBZ and GT? Also low.
That's one of Odin's captains. Be ready.
So it's a spear as well. That's pretty cool.
Did you not know that? Good parries. Oof.
Being one time is counting as a double tap. That's
What's the point of the Bifrost status?
it. Shortens health.
Oh, so it's kind of like on Dark Souls 2, when you die, it just lowers your maximum health.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
I think the way the Bifrost status works is it deals like a certain amount of percentage damage, and then they follow it up with another Bifrost attack, and it blows up the first Bifrost attack.
Well, actually, any attack after the Bifrost attack halves your health.
That's silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fucking weird. I'm actually genuinely fucking tired. What the hell? Huh. I'm not used to being this tired so early. Or actually ever, for that matter. I have a very hard time sleeping. Nah, it's fucking weird. Like, I actually can close my eyes and sort of like almost go into nap. I'm like flying to stay awake almost. I'm not used to this. I thought I had a good night's sleep like 3 days ago. What is this bullshit? Are you not motivated to stay up? No, I usually don't go to sleep till like 4 a.m. in the morning. And again, I usually don't even feel tired when I go to sleep. So weird. Weak mortal. Damn. Thank goodness Devil showed up to start fucking playing. I doubt I'd be still playing Cyberpunk at this point if this is how I'd be feeling. Good dodge, Devil. Good dodge. I need to get my mobile game things done. I take back what I said. Bad dodge, bad dodge. Yeah, so we'll have another protagonist swap up tomorrow. I still have to fucking write a response to TG and K's comment. on the YouTube video. I want to send that over to Mangler and Kyle so they can give me their feedback on it. Kyle, of course, being the voice of reason, wants me to go as hardcore as I can. And Mangler doesn't really comment on the situation. Son of a bitch, he's still here.
Who?
Kyle, I thought he fucking left. Ah, so you're number 5. Yeah, so I'll have to make a day of that tomorrow. Now that I finally figured out how I want to do the Earthside script, I can just take care of that relatively easily. And then I think tomorrow I'll just make a day of like finalizing the script. Because I wanted to get that Ooh, I don't think it'll be possible. No, if I really work at it, I can probably get that video out before New Year's. I'm just gonna have to start actually playing pedal to the metal. Oh, devil, you missed the killing item. Finish Infinite Darkness, nothing, so now just guidebook PDFs, then we're golden. Very nice. Actually, hang on, before I do this. Damn it, devil.
Sorry.
Don't apologize, be better. Don't be sorry, be better. Dad of War. Devil's game, as the kids say, wrecked. Yeah, he's really putting that death counter to good fucking use. Oh yeah, I told Mangler I'd start playing Master Duel again, so I guess I gotta get on that.
Good.
Yeah, because I need to be ready for when that new God card support drops. After the rinsing he gave you, proving you wrong. No, Mangler didn't prove shit. I don't know what the fuck you're on about. You haven't proven shit either. Where are my 10 matches? Hop to it, boy. You got time to comment? Let's see them duels. Come get it, bitch. Bro, so the only fucking decks you can beat are decks that are inconsistent as hell. What a surprise. What a surprise. Knows better because his decks are so consistent. Damn. Feels bad. Devil, for fuck's sake, dodge.
He delayed that one, so...
Why are you talking about yourself? Bro, I have inconsistent decks all over the place. What are you talking about? Man, he's got a lot of fucking health though. What the fuck are fossils?
Kicking your ass.
Hang on.
Are you facing Kyle?
No, I'm talking Kyle. Sidestep. No, I'm not doing him at the moment. Sidestep, wait, the dodge roll. Don't go straight to it for a dodge roll because that recovery gets you killed. Well, let's see if Devil can get it right. The boss fights like a Soul Calibur character. He does.
Fuck you.
Oh, finally.
Damn, way too much health on that guy.
Sure, I thought I could take a little fucking nap. I am the ultimate coach. Good job, Wanted. You coach Devil to succeed.
Ragnarok will not bring back what you have lost anymore.
My image or enlightened platitudes from you today. Can you please just shut up and kill things?
This is mostly for Kratos.
Loki could just use Royal Guard. Yeah, but Devil doesn't like Royal Guard for some reason. He's a plebeian. He's not using Royal Guard. Not Guard Flying. No, Kyle said Guard Fly. I didn't even notice.
Royal Guard would have saved that fight. But
Bruh. Man, Devil, tell that bitch to chill out. You looting. Devil probably is a trickster user.
I actually use a Swordmaster.
Uh-huh. Source.
Streams.
And all the streams you're using trickster. You know, if she could turn into a bird and fly around the entire time, why did she not plan a better attack against Kratos at the start of the game?
Blinded by rage.
You know, she's had like years to come up with a plan, right?
That was a good one.
Were you also the type of kid to ask why Dick Dastardly can't stop the wacky races?
No, no, no. Because I didn't watch the Wacky Racers.
Yeah, I forgot you didn't have a childhood.
No, when I watched old cartoons about racing, it was Speed Racer.
The gay wacky races, I get it.
Damn, you don't like Speed Racer, bro? They had a movie a while back that was pretty good.
No, it wasn't.
You didn't like the fucking Speed Racer movie?
No.
Bro, where's your fucking taste at?
Bro, my taste is either give me Wacky Races or give me Initial D.
What the fuck is Initial D? And that's what she said.
A proper racing anime.
Saying Speed Racer really fucking weird there, buddy.
You only think Speed Racer is good because it's basically glorified NASCAR, and NASCAR is just shit racing in general.
You don't like NASCAR either?
Dude, you go around in a circle, it's shit.
Damn. Apparently, they're saying it's only good in the earlier seasons. Everyone knows Lego Racers is the best. Damn, too true. So, Kyle, when you go to watch a race, what do you watch?
I don't watch racing in general. I think it's a bit boring in general in real life.
Damn, I bet you didn't even watch the World Cup fucking game, did you?
Soccer's boring. You can't convince me otherwise.
Damn, bro, you didn't see Argentina claim victory?
Dude, if I wanted to see a French person get fucked, I'd just go on Pornhub.
Is there even a French category on Pornhub?
Sure, if you looked it up hard enough.
Why would you phrase it like that? Fast and Furious? Fast and Furious is good racing.
No, it's not. Also, would it have been more appropriate if I said if I wanted to see a Frenchman get fucked, I'd just read history.
It would, because this is a perfectly wholesome channel, and you're making it unwholesome. Kratos, Messi swept World Cup. Football is boring too. Basketball and hockey are the best. Okay, now I know this guy's capping.
Dude, basketball's fucking boring as shit. I don't know how anyone watches it.
No, I've never had too much issue with basketball. I thought basketball was fine.
I've never seen the entertainment value in it. I'm not saying they're not skillful, I'm just saying it's not fun to watch. There's a difference.
So much has been taken from me, and I'm just supposed to let it all go? Enough.
Man, Kratos, you are just great at conversations. Good lord. How do you ever get laid? All this beta energy.
He's a Greek Spartan. You think he asks?
But Kyle, he's supposed to be a good character. All good characters ask.
Father, no. She said no. I didn't ask for her opinion, boy.
No. Go outside, Atreus. It's boring when everyone does nothing but shoot threes. In basketball?
Something's not right.
Three-pointers are pretty good.
Tree roots bound in Odin's damn knots. That's how he did it. Come on!
Whoa, what the fuck is that?
Oh.
Man, you looked a lot. Devil, what are you doing? It looks like relenting. Man, he's got a big health bar, Devil. Are you sure you're gonna be able to clear this in an hour? You hear that, Devil? Your timing's off. Oh boy. Well, Kyle, I hope you're here to entertain us for an hour straight because Devil sure as hell ain't gonna be going through this.
Oh yeah, I did a little bit more. I did a little bit more reading, and the prototype virus that Wesker was injected with is just a subset of the T virus.
Ah, okay. Then why did his turn out so much better than everyone else's?
It's the glasses.
Must have been the secret to his power all along.
Look, when you dress like you come from the Matrix, you know you're about to be a good character.
Fair enough. You dodged me. Did you dodge me? Unfortunately, no one's ever going to tell that to Devil, because Devil will never dodge anybody at this rate. Yo! Yo, Devil, you can't just drag someone out of their home like that? I would like to point out that Needhog did nothing wrong, and Kratos is going to kill an innocent animal. Now remember, on top of this, remember that Kratos would not kill Odin. Because killing people is bad, but killing animals is okay.
Threatens you, you can kill it.
Oh yeah, I must have forgot that Odin was just passively, aggressively, like, protesting you. And he's...
I remember in the boss fight, when he was using his spear, he was doing the no touching rule. You're trying to stab me. I'm not stabbing you. I'm not touching. I'm not touching.
God, I fucking hate when you hear protesters say that shit. Especially when it does maintenance on the tree. I need to see some good QTEs. Now, since when has God of War ever been known for their QTEs?
Like, I don't know if I want to go there.
You got something you want to say, Kyle?
I was gonna say the no touching rule. Do you think there's one pedophile out there trying to loophole that?
Oh no! What the hell's wrong with you?
Not touching.
No.
Kelly's new hit. Not touching.
I forgot which one of you fuckers disappointed me. I think it was you, because you're like, R. Kelly released a new album, apparently. But apparently it wasn't a new album. I bet see that circle bot on Needhog. Guys, name one good QTE God of War ever had. Exactly, you can't. You hear that, Devil? Parry. God, why is she such a backseat gamer?
Wow, the irony of that coming from you is
I'm just
amazing.
repeating what she's saying.
So where do you scale God of War now, Liam?
Still don't know yet. Oh shit, you're getting help.
I know, finally. So that right there is it using Bifrost.
Well, at least you finally got help in this boss fight, because Lord knows you needed it.
My wrist, my
Whoa,
elbow.
what the fuck is Needhog's like? The fuck?
The Bifrost.
Yeah, but why did his stomach open up? I mean, that's cool, I guess. Just a little weird.
Be a Bifrost.
Devil,
But-
the answer to all of his weird fucking biology can't just be Bifrost.
Is.
Bruh.
Nah, I'm good right here.
Kirby. Hey.
Bro, why is your dick Bifrost?
It's all due to the Bifrost. Man, I find it so funny that Kirby can't swallow a car. Infinite space, my ass. Was it Bifrost or Bifrost? It's Bifrost. Right? It is the Bifrost. It's not Bifrost.
It's the
No, it's not.
Bifrost.
You're fucking lying.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Sounds like Zimmer got the power of hope and protag swaps. Devil, use the power of hope.
Don't have
What do you
it
mean you don't
anymore.
have it anymore? Where'd it go?
Got lost when you nuked the Pantheon.
Died with the cosmology.
Then what are we supposed to hope for?
Good game.
Well,
You know what you should hope?
look out.
You shouldn't hope for easy lives. You should hope to be stronger men.
I can't tell if you actually don't know the original quote or just taking a piss.
Taking the piss.
Wow. Oh wait, Norse doesn't have it?
I do love that you know where that comes from, though.
Of course I know where that comes from. Because it was an actual quote from the guy. It wasn't just a Call of Duty fucking reference.
You remember what his last words were?
No.
Gargle, gargle.
Too soon, Kyle! Too soon!
Oh, it's been 50
Too
years.
soon!
Dude, fuck off. It's been 50 years. It's like when people say, oh, you can't make 9/11 jokes, it's too soon. It's too
The only
soon.
9/11 joke is that they turned the help wanted call line to 9/11.
No, a comedian I was watching, I forget who it is. I don't know if it was Louis C.K. or if it was someone else, but they have a 9/11 joke where they say like, "When was too soon?" I don't know, but and he had like a joke where he was saying like he was masturbating watching the buildings go down.
Yeah, no.
'Cause I can't remember who it is. I'll try and find the clip. Fuck,
I think it was Louis C.K. because I remember what you're talking about. What happened was they're talking about like how soon is it after 9/11 for you to masturbate? Because is it after the towers fell? A week? Because I did it in between the two towers falling. Well, so one thing that's worth mentioning, and completely off topic to what's going on with Devil, but about the joke is the Twin Towers did not fall immediately. I believe the first tower went down, and then like an hour later, the second tower did. The plane strikes happened relatively back to back. I think the one tower got hit with one plane strike, and then like 20 minutes later, the second tower got hit. And then they were still up for like, I want to say like 3 hours. Bro, it is some of the craziest shit watching footage of the 9/11 attack. It is fucking surreal almost. Wow, is Devil gonna clear this guy within like an hour? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Impressed. Except Devil, you made one mistake.
If you want to enhance your experience,
just put Van Halen's jump on.
Devil, you made a mistake that I'm not too pleased on unless we can still solve the issue. There's a laser beam attack that Needhog has that's supposed to be unblockable. We need that statement.
It's weak. It won't last much longer.
Let us finish this.
It's opening its stomach again. Get ready.
Is it Kyle? Do you fight Needhog again later on or no?
Clear the area.
Where's
No.
the laser statement then?
Already got it.
I shot a sigil into its stomach. You know what?
Because you're doing mobile game shit. you
Actually,
weren't
I'm
paying
basically
attention.
dying on the verge of fucking going to sleep. If you stuck around for the stream, you would hear that. The only reason I sound more cognitively focused is because you brought up your bullshit. He let it out to the world and he was on Earth, so that means it should be floating in every mortal realm and every pantheon, but the power up is only floating in Greece, dude? No. Spoiler warning for those of you who don't know much about Ragnarok. Spoiler warning is, well, according to Freya, the magic of a pantheon belongs to the land it's a part of. The reason Kratos has no powers in fucking Ragnarok from the Greek era is because the Greek pantheon died.
Also 2018.
Is that stated in God of War 2018?
No, it reverberates back because he doesn't have any of his original powers.
Well, yeah. Whoa, where's this lag coming from?
As I said, unless you're going through.
2018 for the story. If you're going through it for power scaling reasons, don't fucking bother because Ragnarok will just break your fucking heart. And it'll make you like violently angry with how much shit it changes. So much so that some people think that the meta hasn't changed and they're in complete and utter fucking denial.
That's fucked. Apparently animal abuse is okay. But killing people, no. No, it didn't! You were attacking its fucking home!
Attack first.
Its job is to protect the roots and you were attacking the roots. It was doing its job.
Devil, that's cold-blooded. At least it wasn't
Damn,
people.
Devil,
He
no
became
wonder they promoted
better.
you to manager.
You know, Fred, have you considered using a weapon? Freya is breaking roots of the world tree. Oh yeah, that is true. I wonder if you can scale it to the world tree. Well, Kyle, what do you think?
What are you, TGNK?
I don't know, Kyle. Those are world tree branches.
Not branches. They're the small piddly roots. If anything, they would be the root fibered hairs. Oh wait, because not many people know what plants.
It is the actual
what plant
roots of the
roots
world
look
tree.
like. They
It's
don't
just
know
they're
that
really small
that roots
roots.
actually
So the question
have
becomes,
hairs.
if you think the world tree scales dimensionally higher, technically Freya is breaking them. What's the question?
I think we should look at the actual question. If the world tree is an actual fucking tree, that would just mean it's wood.
But it transcends time and space too.
Non-infinitized.
Infinitely,
Well,
isn't that right, Tim?
The problem here... Dad, did you say down player? I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, down.
bro. I'll kill you.
Don't you remember in the novel, Strange being the determiner? You dunce. You idiot. You're wrong.
To be honest, I don't think I can do either.
What's with this fucking lag?
There's still a part of me
There we go.
that is so angry.
It does not transcend time and space.
Ragnarok, 10 out of 10.
He'll always be angry.
In fact, you find out that the branches have a definitive size, and if they get too big,
So regarding the transcending
the
time
world
and space,
tree,
I would
like
disagree
the
that it
worlds
does
on the tree
transcend
will
time and
fucking
space.
fall off.
How? Well, fuck. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know if that's even a scalable statement. Because you could just argue transcending time and space would be just outside of time and space because it exists in the realm between realms, which technically don't operate on a flow of time. No, that's not true. They do have time there.
Well, you do. Because Kratos literally acknowledges, why has 3 days passed? Why have you been gone for 3 days?
And does flow different. See in Atreus' section that it's still the same day. Just afternoon, technically, when he leaves.
No. The problem is that Ironwood, the sun never sets. So he's lost track of time.
Yeah, but it hasn't been 2 days for him, though, because he helped everyone.
No. So this is where you don't understand perspective of time. To you, it doesn't look like any days have passed. But in actuality, he's helped her for several days.
Well, time flows differently.
Wait, is there someone in the
No.
background watching you? Or is
No,
it
it
just a
does
random
not.
fucking plant moving?
It does.
No,
We
it
have-
does not. Ragnarok goes out of its way to basically show that the time moves in the exact same in all realms. Ironwood is no exception. And the problem is, when it comes to Ironwood, is that
So-
the sun never moves. It's perpetually evening. Or like late afternoon. So you would never be able to tell
So
what
this
time
is
it
what I'll
is.
say in
And
reference
he's
to
having
the...
such a good time, he doesn't know what time it actually is. When you're arguing from somebody's perspective, when they've met somebody new that they've never met and they're actually having fun, you can't say from their point of view whether time has actually moved on. Because let's say that you and a group of friends got together and you were trapped in a room that had the exact same lighting. Someone could tell you that 5 hours have passed, but to you people, half an hour to an hour at best felt like it passed for you.
I think what I'll say for a time being regarding this world tree...
It all
considering this is
matters
a world
based on
tree
perspective.
I think I'll just say maybe he can interact... Well, because... So Kratos already demonstrates he can interact with realm tears, so space... that which would be space-time things, regardless of how you interpret it, because they're on the tree. And Freya can interact with it too, because she was able to close the portal from Nidhogg. Actually, what's Nidhogg's description, Devil? What does it say? Thank you. Wow, that is a fucking nothing statement. Holy shit.
Wait for the art book.
When you get the Soda, show Soda's one. His
Fuck
description is just a chef's kiss.
Nico has better statements.
Isn't that right, Tim?
Yeah, no, so the problem the problem I kind of have with the world tree thing a little bit is that, like, I guess you would just argue unless they've shown destroy any... What?
What?
what when people say that like the tree transcends time
No,
and
I think the
space and
transcending time and space thing
four
just is not.
splintered the tree. It's
No,
like,
it's
alright,
the
then why
transcending
isn't
time
it
and space thing is
splintered in
like the
all
worst.
points in time? And now,
Be destroyed in the
and
past.
now that
Yeah.
Asgard's been destroyed,
Yeah.
Asgard should, be destroyed points in time.
Your brother seemed open to return.
And when your world tree
Damn.
is smaller than the world of Chaos and Bayonetta.
You're right. But no, yeah, so I would just say until God of War characters demonstrate destroying a universe, I would just say that interacting with the space-time object would probably just be space-time interaction or spatial and temporal like manipulation. I wouldn't directly attribute that to being 4D. Because that's the weird line we technically have to draw nowadays regarding characters' abilities is like, how do you... Because I've already talked about this before, because like a lot of people, when they scale a series, especially for Uni, they need a space-time destruction statement. They need a statement saying you destroy space and time to get to low 2C or universe level plus. For me, and I talked about this with Neo. Neo, I think, disagrees with me on this perspective. If you can prove you can interact with space and time, and you destroy a universe, even if you don't have a statement saying you destroyed that universe's space-time, I would still give you, like, universe level plus, because you've shown you can interact with it before. So I would have no reason to believe you can't destroy that, if you could destroy a universe with it. The problem is that, unfortunately, none of the God of War characters demonstrate destroying a universe. So I don't even know if you can, like, fairly use, like, the dimensional tiering here. Because three-dimensional characters can have spatial and temporal manipulation and hacks abilities. You don't just give every character with time stop fucking, like, low 2C scaling, So even if she can break the branches of the world tree, and we assume the world tree transcends... Granted, if you believe the world tree is 5D, then she'd have to be 5D. But for 4D, it's a little more complicated.
Well,
I'll just say if you think it's 5D, she would scale to
Definitely
5D.
5D.
If not, you can make like discussions about why that would not necessarily be fucked. Unless you want to be a cunt and you want to argue time is not the fourth dimension. And you can make that argument, but the fourth dimension in their eyes is still a space-time barrier. It's still space-time, like...
You mean, you mean the people who say that time isn't the fourth dimension?
Yes.
Even though
God of War because they
that
finished
hurts
the
their
journey
series a lot
transcends space
more
and
than it
time.
hurts any other series.
Well, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. The statement of it transcends time and space should be, it should be useless to them.
Well, so actually,
because that should just be the exact same thing to
transcending
them.
time and space, if you take from the perspective of that every place has time and can be interacted with, which is technically not entirely accurate because we can't directly interact with the concept of time. It's weird. It's weird. Like, the point is that for them, it really shouldn't matter. Well, no, like, I don't know, yeah, I mean...
You learn to use what you have. It's not as though I want to be angry with Freya. He's my brother. He was the most important person in the world to me.
Yeah, what the hell are you doing? I don't know, so I would just say space and time manipulation, similar to how you give it to Kratos for being able to close realm tears, even though he doesn't resist time manipulation and doesn't resist spatial manipulation. The problem is that after the cosmologies got fucked, there's no one who destroys the universe anymore of any kind, so it's like you're kind of just like, oh, okay.
The problem is, as well, with the cosmology is, like... So, and this is kind of the problem for the Versus Wiki and the God of War guys, is that they can't accept that geographically just means geographically. Because they're not looking at this from a rider's perspective. They're looking at this through a power scaler's perspective. which is it doesn't make sense that all these creation stories happen on one planet. It makes sense to the writers, but it doesn't make sense power scaling wise. That's why all of them will try
Oh,
so
she fucking
desperately
lied
to
to
say
you.
like, oh,
Refresh the
there's a
stream.
barrier between all the realms,
No,
between all the
we're
pantheons.
back on.
Can you
We're
prove
back
that?
on. We're back on. I already refreshed it.
It's not as though I want to be.
Make sure you're back on the right time frame.
He's my brother. He was the most important person
Yeah, no.
for half my life.
That's where it gets kind of. What?
Can you prove that there's a space-time barrier separating all the pantheons? Well, no, but they're there. Okay, never stated, never implied, not even by the directors or any of the Twitter comments. Congratulations, you're full of shit, you're lying, and you're stuck in copium. Because you know that the cosmology has now just nuked itself into the
he's right.
fucking dirt.
Yeah, so that's why. Okay, if you believe Universal's 5D, she's 5D. If not, then she's technically, you can argue for just spatial and like time and space manipulation, since Kratos would have that from closing the barriers as well. Which unfortunately is not very good because it's like the worst. I mean, Kratos literally walks through Egypt and he took a boat to the Norse. Oh, believe me, I know. Believe me. Me and Kyle know. Before Ragnarok even came out, when leaks were popping up, we were looking to see if we could...
Oh, people's main argument was like, but Tyr needed the Unity Stone. No, you're assuming he needed the Unity Stone. And it's like, okay, let's grant that Tyr used the Unity Stone for whatever fucking reason. He just got lazy and he didn't want to, like, wait a couple of days overseas. How the fuck did Mimir get there? Because Mimir literally states he's not from the Norse Pantheon. And he only gets the Bifrost eyes after he becomes Odin's advisor.
I think he mentions that he didn't have realm travel when he walked through. Unless that boat's a universe crossing boat. I mean, they have boats that can fly, so why not? I'm sure Odin can make
Only
a
the
boat that can fly.
Vanir. I'm sure he could. But prove to me that he does.
Skull and Hadi are in Vanaheim?
We learned the giants rescued them from Odin and brought them here.
And look, the sunlight wakes the sleeping roots. See how they stretch to welcome the sun? Beautiful, no? A far cry from the sheets of Midgard.
I think right now the main debate we're having is fucking, well, I say fucking debate, but some of us are, me and like a few other people are still holding out for like at least star level God of War. Unfortunately. Well, allow me to explain. For you see, Misselheim created all the stars in the Norse Pantheon.
Where the fuck do you get star level from?
Oh, so Surtur created it? Alright, well, scales Surtur star level.
What happened, you fucking idiot? It's Surtur. Okay, prove that Kratos can even fight Surtur because the only interaction he has with him, he casually flicks his wrist and blows him and Atreus away.
Yeah, don't you feel stupid right now?
No, that is incredibly dumb, and you know that wouldn't apply for any other franchise that you tried.
Fuck you! You're already gonna scale them to 1A at this point. You're just waiting to get the chance.
I want you to keep that in mind.
Practically salivating at the bit. Surtur's definitely stronger than Kratos. Scan? Source?
You have just as much evidence
No,
for star
no,
level Kratos
no.
as there is for planet
That's
level or
wrong.
galaxy level
Helios
DMC.
said feel
Get
the
out of
power
here.
of the sun, and Kratos tanked it. That's because Kratos could
I don't
tank the
care if he
power of the
gave me
sun.
special god gonorrhea. It did nothing.
Source.
And that would only just be the heat.
Star
That
level
would just
base
be the heat
scaling.
then.
Not only that, we saw the primordials create stars in their battle.
Is that
Post
are you
retcon, the
using
primordials
pre
still
or
created
post
fucking
retcon?
stars, Kyle. Check your eyes. What do you mean, no?
No.
Your mom's false.
No. Nope. That's false. That's false. Because that's false. Because if they created stars, didn't Surtur create the stars? Didn't
Well,
he create all the
clearly there were
stars in
some
the
lies
nine
being
realms?
told, but there's still star. Kyle, take off your top hat and stop twirling your fucking mustache.
Some lies being told.
Well, Surtur is a primordial.
No,
So
what
this
you
work is kind
talking
of
about.
complicated. You could argue, and I know some people have made this argument. There are some arguments that they're primordials, so you could just scale them to the original primordials, and then you would have no one.
The problem is, so are the Soul Eaters, and so are
Clearly not all
the
primordials
Wisps.
are created equal. Primordial magic is universal magic.
Like people.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's the main. That's actually the only reason the Blades of Chaos still work is because they have primordial fire in them. They act.
Universal.
Devil, you literally just walked up to get shot.
I thought she already released it.
No
That was
matter
my
where
fault.
you go, all primordial magic works
Oh,
anywhere.
right in
Actually,
or climb
to be fair, all magic works anywhere as long as your realm's not destroyed. The way Freya talks about it, it's implied that the only reason...
It's only if the
it's not really a case of like
the country where
you
your
have to
pantheon
be in
comes
that
from
country. The problem is
dies,
that
then the magic dies. Which actually, if we look at the context for that, that means magic is directly tied to the gods. Because the magic only died when the gods all died.
But their death caused their literal their side of the world to be destroyed. So you could argue that it's the devil. What the fuck are you doing?
Their death was like basically sustaining the magic.
I don't know because that's
in the
not how
absence
Freya
of that
says
magic,
it. She says it's
caused
the
the realm
land
to
that
go into
comes
disarray.
first, then the magic, which is kind of weird because Gaia is literally the personification of the land.
Yeah, well, it can
entirely possible. Because the fucking part is that Greece isn't even that destroyed by the time it's done. Like, yeah, it's flooded, sure, but like the rocks should still be there. The mountains should still be there. Well, yeah, give or take a few, you know.
I tell you what,
if
you made your living as a fisherman, you're fucking loving life. Are you kidding me?
Are you serious, Kyle? Bruh. They weren't happy with that.
What do you mean, am I
Shenanigans.
serious?
No one was. Kratos be killing with them blades, man. Yeah. So technically,
They're pretty happy.
I mean, Kratos blades are proof that promoting magic is universal and works no matter what. Yes and no, because the reason Kratos' blades work is because the universe still exists. You could make a really fucked argument that if you destroy the universe, the blades would stop working. So thankfully, you can't make an argument of BFRing Kratos would ruin him, but you can make an argument that destroying his dimension would. Man, is she even better than Atreus, or is she just as bad? Is Freya better than Atreus, Devil, in your eyes, or no?
Freya? Yeah. Upgrade her though.
I think these guys are giving Devil more work than the actual boss did. Oh yeah, I'm still trying to get Red Reaper to fucking lend us his account, because Mangler asked him and he said he'd be down to like lend us the account information so we can use his account to play POC. But it seems I'm still having some trouble there. I don't know why it's still delayed on my side. Try refreshing my stream then. That's weird. Sometimes it's just muted, so that could be the problem. Well, yeah, let me refresh the whole stream again. You do realize you can cancel combo in God of War, right, guys? Just do that. Devil, are you aware you could combo cancel in this game?
Yeah. And
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Devil
Rogers.
seems to know that already, so it's not too much help to Devil. Did you ever get to that different scaling that you mentioned in the Darksiders video? That different scaling? What do you mean different scaling? Hello, Rock and Alice. Okay, there we go. See, after being fucking awake for several hours after being tired, I am no longer tired. There we go. Just as nature intended it. Well, I guess he just doesn't play God of War, right? You're right. Devil, start jumping. Where does Poe even scale to? Why does she just do that every single
Freya can
time?
poison enemies. Drops their level.
Oh, fucking finally, fuck. Is the Underworld infinite? The general consensus is yes.
So much has happened since I last saw Freya.
For Greece, yes.
Not sure where to begin.
What do you want from him?
An apology would be a start. I want to forgive him.
No, I read your comment.
I think he's changed. He's all I have left now. Did you ever apologize?
I just didn't read it.
It is difficult to seek forgiveness when you feel unworthy.
So the general consensus that the Underworld is infinite, even though it's under Greece. And the argument would just be, well, actually, I think you can even argue it's not technically infinite, or at least just argue it's a separate dimension. I mean, you could argue it's a dimension of its own,
Not
but as long as that's not
anymore,
separated by
technically.
like a barrier.
My sigil arrow should be able to carry the fire across the
Well, it isn't. It isn't because you can
Maybe
physically
it's just
like get
infinite
there.
size vertically. Vertically.
Horizontally.
Yeah, it's up and down. Well, it can't be horizontally infinite, Kyle, because
You know what vertically
Greece-
is, don't you? Well, it's sure as shit not up and down. You can literally see the skybox. Like, you can literally see it, and in the novel, when Kratos gets to the top,
People are arguing
he literally
critical
says that you
skills
see the
based off
roots of
false
trees.
scaling. It's not quite that simple. You mentioned something about how Bayo and Dante scaling would go in some fight.
Forgiveness can be powerful, even for the unworthy. My wife Faye taught me that.
Well, be glad.
I don't recall what you're talking about. Man, Devil, very stealthy. They could be thinking primitive. So the problem is that Kratos' scaling chain is so weird. Granted, even if the underworld is infinite in size, it doesn't matter. No one fucking scales to it. This is the problem, is that you can make arguments that the God of War cosmology in some capacity has infinite sized realms. The only fucking problem is that even if it did, you can't find like anybody who fucking scales to them. I'll be honest, Kratos soloing people in general. Wait, actually, speaking of DOA Dimensions, is DOA Dimensions on that one website, Kyle, you sent me, or do you not know? Also, why are you getting DOA Dimensions, Nello? Fucking, if you're gonna grab any DOA game, get DOA 5. Just give DOA 5 a try. Granted, Dimensions is the canonical story of 1, 2, and 3, so, if you want to check that out, you can, but, just go fucking play 5. It's literally free. Actually, you really should be going to play 5, actually, because 1, 2, and 3 are a little rough. I don't remember when Dimensions itself came out. I know it was home to one of my favorite lines ever. You don't... what was the line? I think it was, you don't seem Asian enough to be a ninja. Yeah, Lisa... Oh, volume scaling. Yes, volume scaling is the way Death Ballad does her scaling. Yeah, no.
Actually, given what the cosmology's actually done now to God of War, if they use volume scaling for God of War, God of War
yeah,
is
so Lisa
fucking
Hamilton,
demolished.
this researcher for Doa Tech meets Ryu Hayabusa at a party, and she's like, "You don't seem Asian enough to be a ninja." Oh, it's a great fucking line. I love DOA. It's such a fucking stupid series.
No one wants to
that's
admit
why Sparrow's going through it. If I recall correctly,
that
Sparrow
everyone
hates
scales
the
to the
fact
ninjas.
that all the DOA characters scale to each other. What the fuck is volume scaling? Oh. So, volume scaling is where instead of scaling dimensionally, you just scale based off the amount of stuff that gets destroyed. So,
I think a good example for this is just like any feat that you would see as let's say infinite speed, you would disregard that
because you can't scale it.
Not
Like,
necessarily.
you can't calc
That's
it,
most of the
therefore
time, but
it
sometimes
won't
they'll
be.
make exceptions.
You can't use it.
But so to
That's
give an
uncalc-
example, for the AP side of things, not speed, if you destroy an infinite 2A multiverse and another character destroys an infinite-sized universe, they will say that is the exact same feat because infinite is infinite regardless. So it does not matter if you destroy the multiverse that's infinite in size or one universe that's infinite in size, it would still equate to infinite, so these characters would still scale to each other. That's volume scaling. It's also the main reason why Death Battle never
That's the
talks
reason
about
why most
tiering. They
dimensional,
just decide volume scaling is
dimensional
better.
scalers hate
That's
it.
dumb. It's not entirely dumb, to be fair. It's just that, like, I guess it works for lesser numbers. Yeah, it doesn't really facilitate higher dimensional beings. Because I think they...
So what's next for you, if not
Ryu Hayabusa versus Kratos? I got to Ryu Hayabusa.
But I will take no chances with Atreus.
well, you may want to think fast.
I'm gonna be honest, Kratos soloing people, even back,
Ryu
even
actually has
back when he
hacks.
actually had like his high tier scaling, it was never really good. Like he lost most of his matchups.
Look, even when we just had the Greek saga, you had to be absurdly generous with Kratos. And, like, for the longest time, the biggest argument people had was he kills gods, and that's it.
If that's true, then if that battle does Dante's Bayonetta again, they'll probably say skill each other due to the Underworld being infinite. I don't think they accepted last time the Underworld being infinite. Oh.
Have work to do.
You've seen what's left of the realm, right?
Damn.
Do you really mean that little to you?
You question my loyalty? Vanaheim turned its back on me.
Oh, you still can't let go of that old fight?
It was my duty to save as many of our people as possible. My responsibility. One you didn't take seriously then, and from the looks of it, one you don't now.
You think this is a game to me?
Yeah.
Lost everything to that maniac you called husband. The man's family set me on fire. How did you expect me to react?
Like my brother. Like the boy that used to have
So many infants DMC and they're just like, haha, no. Yep. You ever seen the 3D animation of Kratos with Ryu Hayabusa? I have not.
choices. I expected you. No matter how hurt or angry, you wouldn't abandon me.
Captain Clark Thickness Course.
Kratos won?
I thought you were dead. I had to live lifetimes.
They put Kratos up against Azura from Azura's Wrath for the death battle poll.
Have any idea what that's like? Knowing that your own selfishness hurt the person.
Oh, I guarantee you when I see it tomorrow and I'll let you know. It'll either be Alex versus Cole or it'll be fucking Kratos versus Astra.
I mourned you.
Okay, you guys are siblings. Can you guys back up a little bit? That's a little weird. Rage power matchup. Azura's win, no doubt. Should be a stomp. What? Something wrong, Kyle?
Bro. Bro, you don't lie and act like you have
Bro,
two
what are you talking
siblings
about?
getting real close to each other. We know how you swing. We've been here long enough.
Just skip the cutscene, Devil. What are you waiting for?
So when does it get back to gameplay?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You put down.
Do what you gotta do.
All right, that's enough. Ain't y'all got nothing better to do than gawking at family sorting squabbles? Come on, you two. Not you. Got a few things to square with y'all. First is you collecting your spare head. Second is that sigil magic I smell on your bow. Reckon that's an idea I'll steal. How's about I set you up with some sonic mojo? Call it a trade.
Very well.
Third of all, if you ain't saying, bears mentioning that Sindri and I find ourselves running a flop house for unemployed guys. If you're done freezing your backside off in Midgard, maybe come back with Beardo there.
Calling this a game and movie is an insult to the movies because at least I can skip cutscenes.
I may do just that.
Damn.
All right, then. I'll meet y'all back at the house. Unless you want me to fix anything up first.
Well, brother, care to meet our new allies? Or shall we depart?
Excuse me, can y'all stop and help a lady out, please?
What is it?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time figuring up and down the river Delta.
The fuck?
Armageddon. I lit out of there faster than a tassel worm with its
What, loot or a sword?
puzzled. I accidentally left
You see what I see?
irreplaceables.
What? Irreplaceables?
Well, just one.
Get blind.
Devil, stop taking the people's loot. They have nothing.
Tempting.
What is it?
And if you come across any of my
Devil's the kind of guy who played a World War II
But
game
their
and they
loot
was
is my
literally
loot.
going through houses that were ransacked by Nazi Germany. He would still go through and take literally everything he could find. There's a little kid there starving. Please, sir, the soup. Our soup.
What sort of orb do you imagine we're looking for, brother?
Just like a Kratos, white and red.
May I ask, how did a traveler come to follow my brother?
Very
Damn.
patriotic.
Let me see this. Oh no. Key Issues did a video asking if Kratos is stronger in Ragnarok. Who the fuck is Key Issues? Let me see. Key Issues. Who the fuck is this? Okay. Hmm. Uh. So if we're gonna be honest here, at the level power of hope, bro, saying superior DC Comics.
Staying power after all.
It seems
So,
to me we share a common enemy. Kratos, you
I mean,
may
I'll take a look at the video
but you're smart enough to know Odin is a threat.
regarding fucking key issues, but I'm gonna be honest.
Is to work together.
The only real arguments you can make for Ragnarok Kratos being stronger than God of War 3 Kratos is basically just that Thor stated to be stronger or as strong as any opponent Kratos has ever faced, and Kratos beats him at the end of Ragnarok. And you could argue that Odin scales there.
No. Then the argument would be that Kratos just regained the strength he had during God of War 3.
True. Yeah, no, but that's about it. I did see TG and K was in the comment section. I can't help but be a little curious if he helped with the video or not.
Usually if people touch God of War and they try and put
Yeah,
in
for a
some
guy
sort
with
of
not that big
cosmic
of a
degree,
channel,
he's
got
had a fucking
pretty
hand in it.
wide reach. I guess.
Hey, when you suck
I was gonna say,
when
I
you
guess
suck
moving
people off
around
for
in
a living,
Discord circles really paid off for him.
I guess it pays to get around. Yeah, I guess it
Thor got a
pays to
lot
be a
more powerful hits
parasite.
in the first fight. Oh, it's the chisel. It's back again. Alright, Devil. Find the spark. What? 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 Thor got a lot more powerful hits in the first fight. Yeah, but he's not holding back in the second fight regardless.
Kept on about some sacred light elf sanctum out past the barrens.
A trip to Alfheim. Well, we can decide if
Wait, Devil, does this boat take you to the elves' domain?
remember what to do.
What do you mean? How can you... Does that boat...
There's a fallen
Does...
log in the
No, if this boat takes you to the elven domain, that'd be fucked.
What's up?
No, but Thor killed Kratos outright.
So it's true. Tyr's really alive?
Aye. Not exactly shipshape. He sleeps
I don't remember the boat doing that.
How did you find him?
largely that's down to Atreus having figured out how to access the prophecies
Never did.
for their own time.
Don't worry, I would have told you.
Themselves after Thor and Odin came calling.
To your home? Is it still standing?
Barely. But all the violence was seemingly just a distraction to let Odin have a private word with Atreus.
Odin was alone with your son? Did he tell you what they spoke of?
Yes. He said that Odin invited him to Asgard to help him find his answers.
The answers he's rushing into fate.
Yeah, no, Thor killed Kratos. There's no debate there.
Well, if you're ready to talk to him, the Mystic Gateway is ahead. If not, I have some unfinished business up this river I could use your help with.
Or we can follow up on that elven sanctum out in Alfheim's desert.
And some people think that Kratos didn't drop near to defeat Heimdall. That is objectively wrong.
And hopefully right some old wrongs.
What is this?
I don't know.
So some people are saying he didn't need the
That he
spear
did
to
or
beat
didn't.
Heimdall.
But giants definitely crafted it. There's
Bullshit. It's literally a plot element, and you literally can't touch him unless you disorientate him with the fucking spear. And the only time you ever actually touch him where you can potentially argue is after Heimdall loses his arm and he's blinded by rage.
Yeah, no, that's straight up fucking wrong. They say he just used it to make the fight easier. Well, Devil,
Oh, bullshit.
It's literally a plot point for why they needed Dropnir.
Oh, this is what Kyle mentioned about Freya's whole marriage side quest.
What did I mention? Yes.
Devil, what the fuck are you doing? Devil, you can't. The game won't let you.
Go up here.
Devil, you're not playing a real game. You're playing a movie. Get going. I want to go somewhere. The fuck do you think you're playing? And they named it Delta?
My people settled this river.
Stop insulting movies him. It's to the point where people are now starting to ignoring game info to make Kratos seem like he just no-dips everything. Yeah, that's wrong. Which Ragnarok's literally, narratively speaking, Ragnarok is Kratos at his weakest. Like, he literally struggles against everything and needs help to do everything.
Like, again, like, I know the Versus Wiki is going to be extremely pissed off when the cosmology video comes out, but we're just going to point out, like, you're all, like, sucking the fattest copium. The series downgrade, like, Ragnarok downgrades the series to such an extent that it's fucking criminal. Because why do you think Kev and Ken have never shown back up to the stream after I basically told them, if Ragnarok fucks with your cosmology, you don't have anything anymore?
Can I make a thumbnail for your Ragnarok video? I mean, you can share what you want the thumbnail be, and if it looks good, like, we'll use it. I'm not planning to make a thumbnail with Newhin, so... Unfortunately.
But you are going to fucking edit it.
Has too many, there's too many statements against it. That was most interesting area of VSB to say the least. It was. Hello, Pimp Demon. What are you doing here? Yeah, so tomorrow I'll get the Urside script done, so that way I can just go full steam ahead on the novel. Because I actually made some pretty nice progress on that one, but today I was having some too distracted. I being sick, lol. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Wondering where you were. Yeah, no, so we're gonna be heading for God of War scaling, so nothing's really changed. Just back to the old days.
We're definitely going to make it a point to point out that, like, there's no evidence, there's no evidence, there never has been evidence that there is a dimensional barrier between the realms. Not the realms, the pantheons. You all are sucking the fattest copium
Zimmerman's been too busy drinking the
and
tears of
making
God of
shit
War
up.
scalers. No, I've already mentioned this. I had a discussion with TG and K, Ken and Kev, like literally a day after the novel video, and that shit was like, that was like a terrible fucking time.
Take it off, man. Got that.
Yeah, so
Behind you, Kratos!
yeah, no, but I mean, also releasing that cosmology, video. Don't you worry about that. I still gotta release that one video responding to TG and K, but I want Devil Death counter is bigger than John Wick's kill count. Lol. I wonder if people are gonna keep saying Thor knocked out Kratos. You mean literally killed him? That's a weird way to say literally fucking murdered him. There's not even a debate here. Fucking literally, he says, "We're done when you say you're done," and the loading screen starts.
He literally has to restart his heart with Mjolnir.
Brace yourself! Carry it!
Well, that's a great scene, I agree. Every time Kratos goes to sleep, he goes to the dream sequence. It wouldn't really matter. You literally just argue the fact that he had to resuscitate his fucking heart. His heart stopped on that hit.
The death screen comes up.
Oh, anyways, anyway, I hope you guys are having a nice Christmas week. You know, obviously Christmas is until the 24th and the 25th, but you know, I just found out my bank's gonna be closed on the 26th for some fucking reason. It's like, what the fuck? Last I checked, Christmas on the 25th, you fuckers.
Yeah, that sucks.
No, I guess, what? Yeah. I'm only buying presents for one person because the other person doesn't want any presents. This week been iffy. I'm sorry to hear from Demon.
I don't buy presents for no one.
Someone said, well, that's going to sleep but not getting knocked out. Like, that's the same shit. What the fuck? Nah, dude, Kratos died. Dude, if anyone unironically argues Kratos didn't die there, they're just literally either taking the fattest piss or that is the highest amount of copium a man can swallow. Delusional? Oh, yeah, you could just call that. Anyways, latest Bleach episode was a banger, and next week we're gonna get 1 hour special. Praying for naked Masaki. You pervert, I say, as I play Dead or Alive Extreme in the background. Yeah, Thor knocked his ass out. He wouldn't fucking shock him to wake him back up. That wouldn't make sense. Unless you think Thor's a dipshit and actually doesn't realize that that would do more damage than good.
Thor even states he couldn't kill Kratos. And likely why he had to him.
It's not that he couldn't, it's that he wasn't allowed.
Well, Devil,
But
I hope
he
you
did.
learned your lesson
That's why
about
he
your
revived
specific
him.
wording. I'm surprised Devil actually moved at all.
I did.
Indeed. Even if you kill Kratos to come back like he did in the past, that's not a good argument.
And the only reason he was able to do that in Greece was because you can physically walk from like the underworld back to the surface. And even then, I think there's an actual lore thing in the book that states that you only become like a true soul. There's a very special requirement before you lose your physical body.
I don't really actually understand scaling, I just think it's fun. Probably for the best from Demon. Life gets more complicated when you understand scaling. I think it was mainly we talked about it. But the actual immortality thing comes as a result of he can't kill himself, not like that no one can kill him. Bruh.
God, it'll be great when I'll be able to hear you.
Fuck. Yeah, it's just weird. Devil, have you tried to use those totally secret game cheat codes called by Disparate Body and one-shot everything? He has not. Jacob will go. Wow, that's fucked. Nah, guys, Kratos just can't die. Ignore the fact that he literally dies in almost every single game. Holy shit, double one. I don't like Atreus being Loki. They really copped out there on that one, if I'm being honest.
The family crest of Henry.
Doesn't that just feel like the entire series in a nutshell?
Yep.
This mentions a spell that puts trolls to sleep.
He should have been Odin. Yes, Atreus behind the all twist.
Counter spell.
I imagine they actually went that route and it's actually Odin at the end. It was always Odin.
An arm of beast bearing wound just grand. Shame it's broken. It's bit of work otherwise.
Why make it?
You suspicious of her, brother?
If the orb she seeks is important.
Oh, wait. Is this the one where the balls are like a squeaky toy or something? Is this the one with the squeaky toy?
Or the what? Yeah.
Spirit.
Astrid, what happened to you? To your garden?
The Einherjar. My life's work rotted. My monument to your glory reduced to this. I am sorry, my friend.
You need never apologize to me.
I swore to keep this garden in bloom and let it return to live forever amongst its pure treasures. A just punishment.
The boy is annoying. He never listens to Kratos and actively makes things worse for them repeatedly and never learns from it.
Why?
The earth is a reflection of
The almighty squeaky toy.
so long as the land
I mean, all joking aside, like, Kratos had, like, I know they yawned his ass about it, but Kratos had every reason to be worried about that. There was no reason to believe there wasn't something going on.
See that explosive? Setting it off could help.
Maybe you can hit it from a different angle.
I'm surprised Kratos didn't just trust Tyr as well as Brock. You could probably argue that Kratos too focused on his own son's bullshit to notice. As fucked as it is, you can argue that a lot of problems are just because of Atreus. Can we talk about how poorly Garm was locked up and he had no guards patrolling 24/7? I don't understand how Garm couldn't let himself out if he can travel through dimensions. Like, fucking Garm should have been like, yo, fuck out of here. Chain? Not in this lifetime. Bro.
You can literally scratch and
then
open up a
explain
dimension.
Why
Why
he
would
was
it matter?
Stuck, chained like a dog. Dude, then we got kids were able to free the chains, but he wasn't. Makes perfect sense. So what you're saying, Zen, is it's all the Giants' fault? Bro, when did my name become Zen? Who's Zen? I mean, it always was the Giants' fault. Your lost twin. Bruh. Atreus in third, stronger than Garm. Apparently. Apparently Garm's just a weak bitch.
It's alive again.
The garden grows again.
Freya, how did you?
It's okay, Astrid. It's time to move on.
Thank you, goddess. I do love you.
And I you.
You've done a great kindness.
A temporary one.
Garm does sound like a weak name. Damn. Garm's a weak name.
That is no reason not to try.
The boy who struggled to lift a basket of fruit.
Look, the door is held shut by that counterweight. We lower it, the door will open.
Garm overpowered Kratos a few times. Apparently couldn't overpower the chain holding him though. The boy who couldn't break a wooden chest.
Sigil arrows won't work on this. Those vines have thrown through the window. Maybe we could get closer from the other side.
You right, you right.
That bridge.
Wait, how is Atreus not possibly Uni Plus? That's actually wrong. If you believe Atreus is anywhere near Uni Plus, he's not possibly. He's at Uni Plus. No, he scales to where Kratos does, regardless of how if they fucking have put him there at all. He still scales to that area. That's weird. Of course, he's still 2C on versus Battle Wiki. Where else would they put him?
Hi.
Bro, they're never gonna downgrade his ass. Yeah.
Kratos?
Atreus' strength makes no sense. You would just argue it's plot due stupidity. You would just argue that it's you just argue for the more consistent. You would just argue for like the more important feats or the what value more because they have to happen for the story to go through. I think they're doing it despite the Zim crew. Nah. Nah, I mean everyone hates our God of War scaling anyways. Wouldn't make much of a difference.
None of them can prove that it's wrong, but they hate it.
Yes. We weren't yet at war, but relations with the Vanir and Aesir had been hostile for ages. Freyr got it into his head that he could improve relations by sharing our magic with them. Vanir techniques for bountiful harvests, enough to feed their whole population. Getting set on fire was the thanks he got.
That's true. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir spellcraft. So when things went wrong, they blamed their teacher.
So Freyr was a guest when Odin burned him?
Not exactly. Odin didn't mind locking Freyr up. He saw the potential of the magic and wanted to know more than how to improve crop yields. It was a mob of lesser Aesir, bitter and short-sighted, who tied him up from a flame. Punishment for the sabotage they imagined him guilty of. Obviously, he survived. In fact, he used the opportunity to escape. But such an affront made war inevitable.
Freyr certainly wasn't the same after that, at least for a while. His carefree ways were replaced with nightmares, paranoia, and lashing out. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding, but I do understand where his anger came from.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, Devil. That was like 2 seconds into the fucking fight. Devil, why don't you upgrade your fucking gear?
I got one shot. For better gear.
What part are you as opposed to upgrades? Oh yeah, of course the Wicked thinks he's 2A. Because fucking so 2A God of War was actually really, I mean, I'll be honest, it's still popular now. People still scale it to 2A. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to Seth.
Because Seth doesn't bother to check more or less the research he's given. He just assumes the guy he asks is knowledgeable and moves on. Which, to be fair, if it is your friend, I can kind of understand coming from that.
Yeah. He literally just asked, like, Kratos, where does God of War scale? And then he just did not verify anything. If you actually go back and look at his video, he uses DMs and some of the fake scans that were discovered.
Atreus, can't you just jump over it?
Which I still remember them fighting tooth and claw. They God of War had no fake scans.
What do you mean, Kyle? Fake scans for God of War? Never. The website was always known to have
Find the,
existed. The
Temple
problem
of
is that we
Helios
can't find the
website.
actual like text inside of it unless that's changed. Oh no! If you ask him, he'll tell you, "Oh, I wasn't trying to prove the POC scans were fake. I just wanted him to prove they were real." It's a smart position in hindsight, but it's one that's kind of just a fucking annoying in general.
Brother, I had a thought. What if we took a stealthy approach to our next battle?
No.
Cause like his position was yeah, cause like he didn't outright say they were fake. His position was that like you can't prove they're real. But and I understand why he did it. He did it because that's what we did to God of War with a lot of the Temple of Helios scans and shit. It's really just for Discord. Like they can hear me just fine.
Man, you are cutting out like a bitch.
No, make no mistake. The entire video going after Devil and shit was just because they were petty about what happened with the actual God of War, with how we treated the God of War scans. Make no mistake, that entire debate was pure pettiness.
Like, even in his own friend group, they said that, like, you look like a fool and you brought nothing to the table. They even said, like, you're just being petty for the sake of being petty.
Yeah, it was literally just them being petty over what happened with God of War.
We must help her.
She demands a cure. She is dead.
I can have someone live stream the game. No, I don't trust them.
We have actual footage. I don't trust the footage could be doctored. It's like, well, fuck, if you don't want footage and you don't want someone to stream it for you,
yeah,
man, you're just not going to please some people. And what they hate, that they hate my burden of proof. Let's be very clear here. And my burden of proof is very reasonable. It's literally just, I don't like DMs. You can't verify DMs unless you're gonna, like, show me a physical recording of you going up and down in the DMs, and that's fine. And I want you to link all the Twitter statements that you're gonna use. And they couldn't do that. And they got the shit when we refused to accept them. Because they didn't do the thing that they accepted that they would do before the debate. And we even specifically told them, no imager. We want the direct scans. But no, it's just
you can
too
fake a
hard
live
for
stream.
some
How?
people.
Because you can. It's possible. I completely forgot about that. Probably for the best.
No, well, this is where this is where it starts going down to this fuck scenario where it's like, okay, you want to continue going down this rabbit hole? Fine. Then that means we can't verify anything anymore. But that also fucks you because you can't verify anything either, and that means I can literally just stonewall you back and basically be like, I don't accept anything you present. Mine, unlike
I wanted
theirs,
to punch
gives you
my
a way
phone.
out.
Same. I wanted to punch my monitor. I was just watching Devil fail, and I was like, why? Why must I suffer like this? What did I do wrong? Must more.
Everything. I didn't understand. He wanted to just state that Red Reaper couldn't be used because of a.
Well, because you
Server.
two apparently
What happened to
were
another
friends,
server?
therefore it can't be
I mean,
usable.
No, make no mistake. Like the devil was in the server that Ken was in, and when the people from that server looked at the air quotes debate, they
Even
even
if
said
Kyle
that
dragged
like
PLC director to the guy's
Ken was
house,
acting
he
like
would
a
just say it's
fucking
still
clown.
fake. Yeah, the director's fake. He's not real. Zim.
Oh no, like let me be clear here. I don't accept DMs for any verse, whether it's or DMC or anything. I don't accept DMs unless you can
Zim, you think that
very much prove to me. I brought this up with Zim and Mangler,
no proof
and
that
they
people had
both
better than
agreed
us?
instantly
That
when I'm
people
just
had better
like,
than
you
us to some
can't
extent, yes.
verify a fucking DM. Because do you remember when we basically came to the consensus that we're just not going to take DMs, and that completely fucked their entire argument?
Did you recognize her? The sickly spirit?
well, we can't take DMs either way because they're non-verifiable.
That's it. I even told them, you want me to accept the DMs? Physically record yourself going up and down the text chat. Then I'll accept it. If you can't, fuck, that's tough shit. You don't get to use it. No verification, no use.
Yeah, no, they were never going to. They were never going to be okay with that. For better or for worse.
No, and it's funny. The more digging we did and the more fake scans we found and the more stuff we found in the guidebooks, if you actually like go through the months and you piece together what happened, their position for their arguments changed drastically from where it was. Because we stepped up and we brought forth evidence and we actually like did more research into their verse than they did. It got that bad. They literally asked us to verify
Yeah,
shit
true.
for them that they couldn't find.
Well, that did it. That's everything I need. Let's return.
It's like, damn, bro, you guys are supposed to be the God of War guys. You're supposed to be the duck's nuts, the cream of the crop when it comes to God of War. Why are you guys failures at your own verse? All three of you don't even agree with each other.
Yeah,
Where the
it's a little
fuck are
weird.
scales?
It's also really weird they just randomly fucking show up out fucking nowhere at times too. Well, at any rate, Del, once you finish the side quest, go ahead and save, and we'll call it there for a day.
Again, you can call it false modesty all you want, but after I gave them a good shaking down of what would happen what would happen if like Ragnarok fucks with their cosmology, I haven't seen Ken
No,
back.
the
Maybe
only
you
guy who's
have
shown
because
up
I
has
haven't been
been
on
Jev.
every one of your streams, but all the ones I've
Eh,
yeah, but it's weird.
what the
He's
fuck?
like that. He's like that
Good
weird
lord, how
pet that
you
we
see
can't
people
put
is
down because he's kind of
astounding.
entertaining.
We have collected the plants.
I am here.
I mean, I
Come
wouldn't
on,
put it
don't.
like that, but okay.
Are you gonna tell me that
shit.
he's not a little bit entertaining? It's like, damn, dude. How does this ability work in DMC? Damn, dude. Are you a spy in your real life? Because damn, that was smooth as fuck. Are you gathering something, or are you just genuinely curious?
Wow, no faith.
Dude, after what Voro
Not
did to
fair.
you, you shouldn't have faith in anyone.
I'm single in real life.
Well,
Same.
with that being said,
Yeah,
I'm
Devil,
gonna
make
let
sure
my
you
phone
save, 'cause I'll
charge,
probably call you here
so
for the stream
I'll
too.
talk to you later.
Laurel. Yep. Devil, did you hear me? Alright. Just want to make sure. Who's Voro? The guy at the Bay of Fist on North Star with a while back. Oof. I've lost about 2 subscribers. I heard Jobbers is a weirdo. I don't know who Jobbers is, to be fair. I don't think that's an actual name for somebody, is there? Alright. So, I'll go ahead and end it there, and if Devil wants to go upgrade some more, he can. And anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. Again, there will be no stream tomorrow whatsoever because I can no longer. So what do you mean next week? Are you not going to be here on Monday or what?
So, what about next week?
Devil. Oh, that's right. It's Christmas. You're going to be spending
The
time with your
25th?
family, aren't you? What do you mean you work on fucking Christmas?
Yeah, and I have work that night too.
Motherfucker, I work grocery.
Yeah, welcome to grocery.
Oh, no, that's not even fucking. That's not Christmas night. You work the day after.
I work Christmas night, yeah.
That's stupid.
No, I work
let you guys come in at least a
Christmas
little
Day.
later. I mean, I get it. You guys got fucking joke shit. You know. So anyway, okay, if you can't fucking stream on Monday, that's fine. I'll stream something Monday. That won't be a problem. All right. It's a light insult. So yeah, no. There won't be a stream tomorrow. There will be a stream up. Obviously Wednesday, Kyle. Thursday, Kyle's YouTube channel will have a stream. Friday there will not be a stream. I really want to get everything out that I've been working on before the year's done, with the exception of Persona 3. And if I'm going to do that, that means I actually have to spend hours learning how to voice act a little bit. So I'm going to have to be taking a lot more time and playing a lot less League of Legends. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys. Alright, we'll see what happens then.
I think I'm actually off
that day.
Wednesday though
So
that
I'll
week.
see you guys on
So
next streamer
maybe I'll
video.
do
Take
Tuesday.
care, everybody.